David Cameron is seeking a new deal for Britain in its relationship with the European Union at a summit in Brussels. We're expecting at least 2 days of talks. The question, and here is James Blitz, the foreign affairs leader writer at the Financial Times. James, are we going to get a deal or not?
If you had to bet, you'd say yes. But there is still a negotiation going on. This is Brussels, it's a European Council. There are issues which other countries are raising.
28 countries there, plus a European Commission president. There's a lot of people in that room.
A lot of people in that room, a lot of issues which other leaders are unhappy about.
Such as?
Well, for example, the French are still unhappy about rules which will allow the United Kingdom, which is outside the Eurozone, to dictate financial regulation in the Eurozone. The Central and East Europeans do not like the way in which the British want to not pay child benefit to European migrants in the UK. The Belgians are unhappy about the commitment to have a closer union. So lots of anger, lots of unhappiness.
But Angela Merkel, the German Chancellor, told her parliament this week that she had understanding for Britain's demands and also that there should be a deal.
Yes.
That counts.
That does count. It was good news, clearly, and that was well flagged up by the British. The fact is, though, there are not that many other EU leaders who are using that kind of language.
She's not perhaps quite so powerful as she was a year ago
because
of the problems of the migrants in Germany.
Exactly. So that is an issue.
So David Cameron is hoping to come back at the end of the week to London to present his new deal to his cabinet and then to the people of Britain. Will he receive a raspberry? What kind of reaction are we going to get?
We can absolutely guarantee that from the rest of the British press he will receive a raspberry no matter what he comes back with. They established that already when he produced the draft document earlier this month, so that's absolutely clear. And in one sense, there is a problem for him. This is never going to transform the relationship of the UK with the rest of the EU.
Because he said in his speech in Bloomberg headquarters in London 3 years ago that he was going to fundamentally transform the relationship between Britain and the European Union.
That is absolutely correct. He did say that, and that was a big overestimate of what could be achieved. That said, I do think he will get something, assuming there are no big surprises, at the upper end of what could be expected. That is the key point.
And so, briefly, that would be?
Especially on the issue of migrants. It is a...
Reducing child benefits?
Not so much the child benefit point, more the fact that is important if he gets it, but more the fact that on the in-work benefits for European migrants who come to the UK, he will be saying, what he's arguing for is we will not pay them for 4 years, or at least we will pay them on a tapered system. And that's important because for the EU to accept that workers in one state will get less in-work benefits than the people who are actually there, the indigenous British nationals, is quite a big concession by the EU.
And then he's got a bit of new music, no more commitment for Britain to an ever closer union, some pledges on more subsidiarity. That means that laws have to be more proportionate and not overriding the interests of nation states.
Yes, there are some positive things for him there. They will not play, obviously, that much with the British public, but they are, again, positive.
So this deal, the new deal for Britain that David Cameron's bringing back from Brussels, won't be ultimately the most important factor in the referendum, which if he does come back, we expect in June.
Yes, Thursday, June the 23rd is the day that is
got
most
a date
likely.
Already?
Yeah, Thursday, June the 23rd, no question, Lionel. And of course, if he doesn't get the deal over the next couple of days, there's going to be a problem.
So what will decide that referendum, in your view?
It is going to be a contest between two things. The case for the UK to stay in the bloc because for economic reasons, part of the single market, against the argument of the Brexiteers, which is immigration is the problem. The only way to stop the migrant issue is to get out, stop free movement of people. That's what it's going to boil down to.
So I'm going to put you on the spot, James. Right now, if you had to put money on it, you'd say there's going to be a deal. What about the referendum result?
Do you know, that is really hard. I think
I know it's
yes.
hard. That's why I'm asking.
I know, but I think it's hard. I think it's yes, we'll stay, remain, but it's going to be very, very tough.
James Blitz, thank you very much.